In my eyes, Longlegs is the Jaws of 2024. Longlegs follows an FBI agent who has to track down a serial killer after numerous families are left dead, all with coded letters left behind signed by Longlegs, who no one has seen. Jaws is about a police officer who has to track down and kill a murderous shark after multiple attacks around the coast of Amity Island. FBI agent Lee Harker acts as the Chief Brody character, and Longlegs as the great white shark of the film. Both stories withhold their villains for the majority of the film. Instead of outright showing their appearance, Spielberg and Perkins choose to have brief glimpses of them, bit by bit. In turn, this makes the audience increasingly curious. Most films will be overly transparent about what exactly is going on and who the characters are in order to appease a wide mainstream audience. However, horror deals in uncertainties and the fear of the unknown. Therefore, the mystery surrounding Jaws and Longlegs is used to build up the audience's expectations, as their imaginations are allowed to run loose. How big is this shark? How sharp are its teeth? Where is it right now? What does his face look like? Where did he come from? Are there more people like him? And so on and so forth. 50 years. That's how long it's been between the release of Jaws and Longlegs. In 50 years, horror has changed significantly on the surface, but at its core, its aims have stayed the same: to provide escapism and to scare people along the way. Longlegs is an amuse-bouche of different influences, including Seven, The Silence of the Lambs, and in my opinion, Jaws. But at its core, it holds an inherent originality. It has the familiar flavours of horror classics, with plenty of suspense, shocks, and scares. But this isn't achieved in a predictable way. It combines the police procedural with the supernatural, along with plenty of twists and turns that keep you scratching your head. Micah Monroe plays Lee Harker and gives the best performance of the film. She has a very expressive face that displays a mix of blind confidence and terror. This works well as she's our anchor for the film. She doesn't speak much and isn't a particularly complex character, but she is the driving force of the film, as we find clues and hints alongside her and get to share her reaction. Now, Nicolas Cage. I think for the most part he is creepy and gives an admirable performance as Longlegs. However, there are moments when he's screaming where all I hear is Sailor from Wild at Heart or Grug from The Croods. He wants to be scary, but ultimately comes off a bit funny at times. So that took me out of the experience a little bit, yet I still found it highly entertaining, and this might only be a problem if you're familiar with Cage from his previous roles. The cinematography was flawless, the sound design was expert level, and the editing was exceptionally gripping. The supporting cast was ace, the scenes were memorable, and the runtime came in at a succinct 1 hour 40, which is very welcome in a landscape of 3-hour films. As an experience, Longlegs knows what it is and what it's trying to do, but still manages to experiment stylistically to make the horror feel fresh and new. Overall, I would give Longlegs a 9 out of 10 for great performances, absorbing visuals, and an excellently constructed story, making for a devilishly good time. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more videos like this, and check out my review of The Bike Riders if you're interested in more.